welcome back to Budget Friendly Cooking. Today we are going to make another spring soup that is called asparagus soup. This soup is, I'm familiar with this soup from my childhood because we used to pick some fresh asparagus in the mountains, and but there were not a lot, so we liked to have it with scrambled eggs. But because there was not a lot, my grandmother used to make soup so that everybody could enjoy. And I honestly was not a big fan of it because it has onions. I preferred like scrambled eggs with asparagus. But you know, it was good and it's very easy. And if you are not like me and you like onions, I'm only using half of this small yellow onion, then you're gonna love this soup. So we're gonna start with chopping some onions. I don't know why I started chopping the asparagus first. I'm gonna turn my heat on and heat my pot and chop my onions really fine. So I will taste this soup, but I'm not promising that I'm gonna finish the bowl. I'm sure that my daughter will enjoy that. I want like nice fine dice. I don't want like big chunks of onions. Oh, it's so slippery. All right, I'm just gonna run through that with my knife so that they are nice and fine. So why, my daughter was asking me like why I don't like onions. Weird, because everybody likes onions. Because when I was going to the kindergarten, they fed us with the soup that had like chunks of huge roasted pieces of onions that were disgusting, the most disgusting thing. And I guess I have this trauma from my childhood, so that's why I don't like them. This is good. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon, right? You can add more if you like. I just don't want to add more butter. I feel like this is enough fat for this soup and to give the flavor as well. All right, gonna start sauteing the onions. But make sure that you don't have it too high, the heat. We need it on medium low because we need to sweat those onions. All right, I'm not gonna do much. I'm just gonna stir a little bit, make sure they are like thinly and evenly layered on the bottom of the pot. And my heat is on very low. Just gonna let it sweat and soften on the low heat for about 2-3 minutes. All right, let's check it. So they changed the color a little bit, but still looking good. I'm gonna add asparagus and let them cook together for about 5 minutes. And as you've already noticed, I don't set up the timer, so it's always good to look and check and see how your vegetables are doing. All right, put lid on, back on. The temperature is still very low, and we're gonna cook it for about 5 minutes. All right, let's check it. It looks perfect. Nice and even color. I'm gonna add a bay leaf, 1 cup water, and turn the heat up because we need to boil that. So this will be enough for 2 people too. So I think so. That's it. And we're gonna make our egg mixture. We can, let's add some salt and pepper, maybe. All right. Always good. A little bit of salt. Can always add more later, and let it boil. Alright, I'm going to use just egg yolk, not the egg white, because when you cook the egg white, it just curdles and have the big pieces of eggs, which is fine. I don't mind, honestly, but let's just try with that. When I made this soup first time for my video for my recipes for the book, Georgian cookbook, I used the whole egg and had this like big chunks of egg white that cooks really fast. I'm gonna add a little bit of water because it will be easier to mix, and that will make my soup creamier. So we'll test it. I only made this soup once when I was testing this recipe for my cookbook. So I've never made it since then. So let's see. We are testing it together with you. Alright, we're gonna pour that, turn it down. Okay. Mix, mix, mix. See, the asparagus are still nice and crunchy, so it's not overcooked. It's pretty hard. That's all we need. We don't need too soft. Okay, we're gonna let that boil. And meanwhile, I'm gonna chop the dill, because that will be my seasonings for the soup. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of dill and turn the heat off because we need the fresh flavor of dill. Smells fine. I mean, you cannot compare this asparagus to the wild asparagus that we were picking in the mountains, but should be still good. You can, if you don't like it chunky, you can always put your immersed blender and make it like less chunky. All right. Perfect for 2 servings. All right, we're gonna taste it. All right, we're gonna taste it now. I'm very excited, guys. So good. It is very light, has a wonderful flavor of dill, little crunch from asparagus, little flavor from asparagus, and the broth is light and fantastic. Lila, you have to taste this. Please come. You're gonna love it. Come. So good. I guess I'm eating onions in there. Come over. Scooch over. Try.
It looks
Try
pretty.
if you like it. Like, she was a little hesitant to this soup because I've never made it at home. But
That is so good.
good, right? Yeah, make sure you guys make it. See you next week.